is don't talk over me. And now you're getting mad because I'm setting boundaries.
I want to let you know.
You're mad that I'm setting boundaries. Is don't talk over me. And now you're getting mad because I'm setting boundaries.
I want to let you know.
You're mad that I'm setting boundaries. Okay, and you're mad I'm setting boundaries. A real alpha, and I'm gonna just keep it a $150. A real alpha doesn't give a fuck who else. There could be mad alphas in the room. I'm an alpha. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me because I'm a leader.
We're not in a relationship. You're comparing regular people as individual alphas in a relationship.
You're literally taking it literally instead of reading in between the lines. If you're an alpha and you are comfortable within yourself in being confident, why does it matter if you're also with an alpha?
You know why that man is shaking his head? Because he's like the audacity. The disrespect, the disrespectful tone, you know, just so far, we're not even all the way through the video, and I had to stop it and pause because she's leading with very masculine energy, and even taking it a step further, even deeper than just masculine energy, she's very competitive, she's very argumentative, right? The way that she leans back in the chair is like, yeah, I'm a man and I got a girl at home. Like, that is the energy that she's leading with. She's talking, and while she's talking, he didn't disagree, and he's shaking his head. She gets on the microphone and starts shaking her head very hard in front of him, like in a form of challenging him.
Because those,
or someone who's also strong-minded, contains leader qualities. I'm not done. Contains leader qualities. Is there something funny?
Yeah.
What's funny? I want to hear it. What's funny? I just feel like you haven't had a guest like this before, and you're just astonished. I don't know.
I'm not worried, concerned about you, young lady.
I never said you were. Is that what I said?
Are you mad?
No. Is that what I said, though? You just put words in my mouth.
I just made a little smirk, and then you mad.
I just asked you.
Listen, and talking. Alpha woman? What are you, Wonder Woman?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Beyonce and Jay-Z outside the United States.
I'm not done. You just, didn't you say before the cameras came on we don't talk over each other? I'm not done, though. So please wait.
Name me a Beyonce and Jay-Z outside the United States.
That's what I want to know. I'm not done. Like, please, like I was just saying before I forget my question.
Oh, you toxic.
No, it's just y'all have to follow the same rules, the same way he.
Hold on.
But the same way
this is my.
I get it's your podcast, and I hope y'all don't clip this.
Look,
I hope y'all don't clip this, but all I'm asking is don't talk over me. And now you're getting mad because I'm setting boundaries.
I want to let you know.
You're mad that I'm setting boundaries. Okay, and you're mad I'm setting boundaries. You're mad I'm setting boundaries.
She had the audacity to say, and this is no slight to her personally. I don't know her personally. I know the qualities that she's presenting within this video. And that's what I'm talking about. I don't know this person at all. I don't have, any mindset of who she is outside of this conversation. But in this conversation, she had the audacity to say, oh, I just think that, you've never had like a woman like me on your podcast and you just don't know what to do. There is nothing astonishing about a disrespectful woman. A disrespectful woman comes a dime a dozen. You can go outside, you can go up the block, you can go down the street, you could go to the store, the bodega. No matter where you go, it is very easy to spot a disrespectful woman. There's nothing astonishing about that. What I want a lot of our younger women to understand is that just because you are the loudest in the room, just because you are disrespectful, just because you are rude, does not mean that you are a leader. It means just that you are disrespectful, that you are rude, and that you are the loudest person in the room. Just because you raise your voice when somebody else is talking and, they're speaking and you try to, disrespectfully tell them, let me finish. I'm not done. Didn't you say? It's their show. Common decency would just understand that you can't go into somebody else's stuff and start telling them how they have to do whatever it is that they're doing. If it's somebody else's platform that you're on, you would know that regardless of anything, they have the right to speak whenever they feel like it. They can cut you off. They can tell you to hold that thought. They can do whatever it is that they want to do because it is their program. If you cannot get with the program, then you don't have to be there. What I found was very ironic is that me trying to dig through and sift through this situation to understand what the conversation was actually about, it's ironic that she ended up proving their exact point. The point the point that was trying to be made was that a man who is a strong leader, a quote unquote alpha male, does not want to be in a relationship with a woman who is, trying to necessarily compete with him. Her saying all of her alpha qualities and then presenting this way is the proven example as to why a man would not want to team up or be in a relationship with a woman who identifies as a quote unquote alpha female and presents the same exact way that this woman is presenting. If a man is very strong and firm in his masculinity, it has nothing to do with him being insecure or fearful or anything like that. It has to do with what is going to be his match. For example, I always use the battery analogy. When you put batteries into a remote, you have to put the plus and the minus and align it in its direct spot. And you have to put the minus and the plus and align it in its direct spot. If you have the one that's supposed to be the minus and the plus that's supposed to be upside down, if you have the person who's supposed to be in that exact position, flip it around, and I want to be in a plus and a minus too, because how come he gets to be the plus and the minus? It doesn't work. The TV not going to come on. Hence why a lot of women who lead like this, I'm an alpha woman. I'm the queen. I'm the leader. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Oh yeah, I respect myself. I set boundaries. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. Women who lead that way, this is why a lot of those women are chronically single. You're fighting for your right for no reason. Nobody's combating you. Nobody's coming for your jugular. This is not a fight or flight situation, and yet here you are fighting for your place. It's the same exact thing that these women do in relationships. They're condescending, they're argumentative, they're disrespectful, they got to have the last word, they got to finish the sentence, they got to say everything. The match for a man who is strong within his masculine energy would be a feminine energy woman, not a masculine energy. He already has that down pat. He's already the leader. He's already the one who's calling the shots. He's already the end all be all. He don't need two of that. It's unnecessary. Hence why a lot of these women that are very masculine presenting, they get into relationships with men who are more, feminine presenting. The man that will lay out the red carpet, do what she says. Oh, I got to ask her because, she be tripping. They will go into relationships with a man like that and then condemn him and say, oh, all these men are sassy. But who's supposed to be your match? Because the masculine man not going to want you. He not going to argue with you. He not going to sit here going tit for tat. The same way how she asked him, she's like, what's so funny? Thinking that he's going to fold or thinking that he's going to bow down to her and say, oh, no, I wasn't laughing at you. He's like, you. What's so funny? You. The way you're behaving, the way you're acting, your disrespect. That's what's funny to me. I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not fearful. This is funny to me. A lot of women come out of toxic situations. A lot of women see their moms do it. They say they auntie not have no respect for men, so then they lead the same way. A lot of these women, they've come from situations where can't nobody tell me nothing and can't nobody check me. I'm uncheckable. And then they have a hard time finding a lasting relationship. They have a very difficult time. What a lot of these women do not understand is that it's not that your voice should not ever be heard. It's not that you were just a silent mute. You don't voice your opinions. You don't say when you don't agree with something. That's not what it's about. It's about knowing your place, knowing when to speak, and knowing how to deliver the message so that it's heard. Ironically, a lot of these women do not want to be, told how to be a woman, right? They're like, oh, a man can't tell me how to be a woman, but they're always trying to tell a man how to be a man. Oh, these men, it's because they're insecure. Oh, these men don't know how to do this because, it's their problem. And if a man is on his square, he not gonna care if I come in strong because, that's not gonna change anything. No, it's a deterrent. The behavior in which you're exuding is a deterrent. The way that, she leaned back and like, because that's how I am. Like, again, a man does not want to be in competition with the woman he is laying down with. He doesn't want that. And I should say a man firm in his masculinity, a man who is sure of himself, a confident man, a secure man, a quote unquote alpha man, he's not going to want that. He might chill with you for the night or for the weekend. But for the long haul, that's not going to work. Because the saying is, two bulls can't rule in the same pen. It's not going to work. There can't be two kings in the castle. Somebody got to be the queen. And if you look at how king and queens move, I've never seen a queen challenge the king in front of everybody and go toe to toe. Because at the end of the day, he still has the final say. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.